tayo ay magsaya at iwanan ang problema. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. Tawanan na lang yan, sa PC mo ay ang pakinggan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, pampawi natin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para mag-Kulitan na!
O, ano babatukin natin? Ito na lang.
Kulitan na!
Hi! Hello po sa inyo na mga kaibigan! Party, party, party! Yeah, 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 yeah! Live po tayo mga kaibigan sa ating YouTube channel, youtube.com/RainCalmentera dito sa
Kulitan na!
Kulitan na!
Orso natin mga kaibigan, 5:01. Musta ba ang araw ninyo? Ay, ang araw nyo ay mainit. Ang araw nyo ay malaki. Diba? Yun naman talaga yun eh. Ang araw nyo ay kundi mainit at malaki, nakakatunaw. Ayusin natin to. Yan. And kung mapapansin nyo mga kaibigan, ano tayo ngayon? Naka-hot. Dahil may ulam tayo ngayon. Kaya tayo naka-hot, may ulam tayo ngayon eh. Sabihan nyo muna naka-hot tayo para safe na safe yung ulam. Baka may magtanong kasi dyan, may ulam ba dyan? Mamaya papakita natin pagkatapos ating mag-live. Bago tayo matapos mag-live pala, yan. And sa mga tatanga-tanga, bahala kayo dyan. Ano kinalaman nun? Kanta na lang kayo. I like titi. Ay! Oras mo natin mga 5:02. And bago tayo magsimula ay nasa ano yung ating background natin. Ito, flash report muna. Flash report ulit. COVID update muna tayo.
Kulitan na!
Report! Pantay! COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na!
Nakita lang mga kaibigan ang 14,546 sa bagong kaso ng COVID-19 ngayong araw, January 31, 2022. Sa kabuuan, 3,560,202 na ang bilang ng kumpirmadong sakit. Kumpirmasong kaso ng sakit sa bansa. Nabubul tayo naman, nagkaalamanan na naman tayo. 3,560,202 na ang bilang ng kumpirmadong kaso ng sakit sa bansa. 190,818 sa mga ito ay aktibong kaso ng COVID-19. Nadagdagan naman mga kaibigan 26,500 ang mga gumaling, kaya sa buwan ay 3,315,381 na ang gumaling sa COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas. Nadagdagan naman mga kaibigan ng 112 ang namatay, kaya sa buwan ay 54,003 na ang namatay sa COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas.
Kulitan na!
Report! Pantay COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na!
Nagdiwang ang mga tiga Metro Manila dahil ang Metro Manila at 7 pang ibang probinsya ay ibababa sa Alert Level 2 simula February 1. Ang article na ito ay galing sa Inquirer.net. Amid declining COVID-19 cases, Metro Manila and 7 provinces will be placed under Alert Level 2 starting February 1, sabi ng Malacanang. And ang mga provinces na Alert Level 2 simula February 1, kasama dyan ang Metro Manila ay Batanes, Bulacan, Cavite, Rizal, Biliran, Southern Leyte at Basilan. Pero mga kaibigan, ang iba pang mga lugar ay Alert Level 3 pa rin. Ito ang listahan ng mga Alert Level 3 pa rin starting February 1. Abra, Apayao, Baguio City, Benguet, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Dagupan City, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, City of Santiago, Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, Angeles City, Aurora, Bataan, Nueva Ecija, Olongapo City, Pampanga, Tarlac, Zambales, Batangas, Laguna, Lucena City, Quezon Province, Marinduque, Romblon, Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Puerto Princesa City, Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, Naga City, Sorsogon, Aklan, Antique, Bacolod City, Capiz, Iloilo City, Iloilo, Negros Occidental, Guimara, Cebu. Kasi magkalapit yung Cebu City sa Lapu-Lapu. Diyos ko naman. Cebu City, Lapu-Lapu City, Mandawi City, Bohol, Cebu, Negros Oriental, Siquijor, Ormoc City, Tacloban City, Eastern Samar, Leyte, Northern Samar, Western Samar, City of Isabela, Zamboanga City, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga Zibugay, Bukidnon, Cagayan de Oro City, Iligan City, Nalaw Norte, Misamis Oriental, Davao City, Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, Davao de Oro, General Santos City, North Cotabato, Sarangani, South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, Butuan City, Maguindanao, Cotabato City, at Lanao del Sur. Under Alert Level 2 and Level 3, intra-zonal and interzonal travel will be allowed subject to reasonable restrictions as may be determined by local government units. So, pwede namang maglipat-lipat tayo ng mga lugar dahil kung Alert Level 2 or Level 3 tayo. Siguro Level 4 ay bawal po kayong lumabas sa ibang lugar. Yun yung sinasabi dito. However, under Alert Level 3, the following establishments are prohibited to operate. Bawal po ang face-to-face classes for basic education except those previously approved by the Interagency Task Force or IATF on Emergency Infectious Disease and or the Office of the President. Ano pa ba yung pwede mabawal dito? Conduct sports except those conducted under a bubble type setup. So, kung nakabubble yung mga sports na yan, is okay lang naman na mag-continue. Fun fairs and kid amusement industries, bawal din po yan. Venues with live voice or wind instrument performers and audiences, so bawal po yung mga performance sa mga kumakanta o kaya nagpapatugtog ng mga wind instrument. casino, horse racing, cockfighting, and operation of cockpits, lottery and betting shops, and or gaming establishments except as may be authorized by the IATF or the Office of the President. Bawal din po ang gatherings in residences without individuals not belonging to the same household. Alert level 4 Ifugao is still pending the approval of the IATF, which will be decided on January 31, sabi ni Nograles. So, sa mga tiga Ifugao dyan, hintayin nyo muna mamayang gabi sa Late Night Show with Rodrigo Duterte ay malalaman nyo kung anong alert level kayo. So, possible na mag 2 or mag 3. Yun yung mga possible. Pwede siguro mag 1 kung maluwag sa Ifugao. The alert levels will be effective until February 15. So, 15 days muna tayo magsaya. Pero mag-iingat pa rin po tayo kahit maluwag na po. Kaya, ingat-ingat pa rin po tayo. Wag po tayo mag-party, lalo na kung kaka-quarantine lang natin. Baka magaya kayo nung December. Bago mag New Year. Gusto naman eh. Anong pinagagawa nung gago na yon? Anyway! Meron din tayong news dito. At ito pag-usapan natin ang tungkol sa Parmali. Oras po natin muna mga kaibigan. 5:10 na po. The House Good Government and Public Accountability Committee spares Duterte's former economic advisor Michael Yang. Ito, sparing Duterte's former economic advisor Michael Yang. The House Committee on Good Governance, Good Government and Public Accountability recommended the filing of complaints against the official of the Procurement Service under the Department of Budget Management or PSDBM and Parmali Pharmaceutical Corporation, the government's biggest pandemic supplier. So, pinaparatangan na ng mga kaso, sinasabi ng House Committee na mag-file na ng kaso sa mga yon. Committee Chairman ng DIWA Representative Edgar Aglipay announced this in a statement on Monday, January 31. Kanina lang to. According to Aglipay, the committee has recommended that the Philippine government file falsification of documents complaint against PSDBM's Mervin Mendoza and Mervin Tangkintik, tama ba? As well as syndicated estafa against the following Parmali officials. So, sabi ng House Committee na kasuhan nitong mga Parmali officials na ito ng syndicated estafa. Ito sila: Huang Chuyen, ang chairman and president ng Parmali; Lincoln Ong, ang director; Mohit Dargani, corporate secretary and treasurer; Twinkle Dargani, ang president; Justin Garado, ang director din; and si Grizel Grace Mago, former corporate representative. The House Committee explained that the PSDBM officials slapped B complaints falsification of documents after they received goods without inspecting them as the items were still in China. Ano daw? The House Committee explained that the PSDBM official slapped B complaints of falsification of documents after they received goods without inspecting them as the items were still in China. So parang binili na nila kahit walang inspection dahil nasa China pa yung item. Ano ba naman yan? The committee did not expound on why the Parmali officials should be charged with syndicated estafa. The House Committee made Nakalamano? The House Committee made no mention of Michael Yang, the former economic advisor of Duterte, who was the financier and guarantor of Parmali to Chinese suppliers. Under the revised penal code, estafa includes altering the quality, fitness, or weight of everything pertaining to his art or business. Former official Crystal Grace Magno admitted that they changed the manufacture dates of the face shields. Patay. Inadmit ng isang formerly official or formerly worker na nagbura sila ng expiration date. Or no, manufacturing dates pala. Nagbura na manufacturing dates. Pinalitan namin yan. Yan yung ginawa. Bigyan ng jack dyan. Bigyan ng bago manufacturing date yan. Syndicated estafa, meanwhile, involves 5 or more people formed with the intention of carrying out the unlawful or illegal act, transaction, enterprise, or scheme with fraud resulting in the misappropriation of money. If found guilty, the primarily officials can be sentenced to life imprisonment with a bawas from Rodrigo Duterte. Charot lang. The House Committee also again recommended that the PSDBM be abolished, as many lawmakers, both from the House and the Senate, found the unit vulnerable to corruption. The House Good Government and Public Accountability Panel made these conclusions even after it gave primary officials more opportunity to defend themselves in its hearings, and even when the House panel characterized the more critical Senate Blue Ribbon probe as a targeted probe against Duterte in aid of election. So ayan, so ano masasabi nyo sa pag-suggest ng House Committee na kasuhan ang ilang formerly executives maliban sa financial advisor ni Duterte or former financial advisor ni Duterte na si Michael Yang. Ano masasabi niyo doon? Comment niyo yan and baka mabasa ko. Di ko alam eh. Baka lang naman. Bis natin nagawa yung 5 minutes lang yung basa na yun. Grabe, ang galing ko, no? Na pa tayo ng news, mga kaibigan. Wait lang, wala tayong makita mga balita na makabaluhan. Ano kaya ang ating babasahin? Ayoko tungkol sa mga stock eh. Baka wala kasi akong alam dyan eh. Okay. Ito, Comelec BSP signs escrow agreement for election 2022 source code safekeeping. So nagkaroon sila ng agreement ang BSP at ang Comelec, tama ba? Ang Comelec para nagpirmahan sila para ng agreement para ma-save ang source code ng para sa election 2022. Yan, basahin natin ulit ito. This is from GMA News Online. Officials of the Commission Election or COMELEC and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, on Monday signed an agreement for the safekeeping of the source codes which will be used for the May 22 national and local elections. At a virtual event, COMELEC Chairman Sheriff Abbas and Commissioner Marlon Casquejo who heads the steering committee for election 2022, explained that the escrow agreement is vital in ensuring the safety and security of election system. So, para ma-secure or walang masyado makakita na source code ng election na ito. Ayan. In his opening remarks, Casquejo said the escrow agreement will ensure that the source code, which will be used for the automated election system or AES, will be secured with the highest possible level of security. Source codes are the commands or instructions conveyed in a software program such as the AES in a manner that is understandable to the computer, Casquejo explained. These source codes undergo trusted builds to ensure its integrity, accuracy, and reliability, he added. So, sinasabi nito na ang source code daw na ginagamit nila ay nag-undergo sa mga trusted builds para masigurado yung integridad, yung kung sakto ba yung mga binibigay na data at kung reliable ba ito. Last January 13, the COMELEC had conducted a second trusted build to correct issues in two software components of the AES found during the mock elections last December. Ito sabi ni Casquejo. Once certified, these codes are deposited and kept in the BSP or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas for safekeeping until the day of elections. And dagdag pa niya, with the BSP and the COMELEC working hand in hand, it is without doubt that the credibility and security of the 2022 national and local elections are maintained and will never be compromised. For this part, BSP Governor Benjamin Diokno assured the public that the circles, the job, nag-alamano, For his part, BSP Governor Benjamin Diokno assured the public that the source codes will be kept in a vault with a multi-security system. Ito ang sabi ni Diokno. The BSP is guaranteed that the vault assigned to COMELEC is secured by a series of metal locks and combination codes. The key to the metal locks as well as the combination codes are under the sole custody of COMELEC officials to ensure that the source code will not be tampered by anyone and will remain unaltered, thus preserving the legitimacy of the elections. Since 2020, the Diokno said that the PSP has been partnering with the COMELEC for the safekeeping of the source code as mandated by Republic Act 9369. The principal signatories of the escrow agreement are Abbas and Diokno. Yun, bahala kayo kung paano intindihin. The virtual signing of the agreement was attended by COMELEC Executive Director Bartolome Sino Cruz, COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez, Attorney John Rex Lodiangco. Tama ba? Ba't double N yan? Former COMELEC Law Department. Mali. Mali basa ko. Attorney John Rex Lodiangco from the COMELEC Law Department, as well as Assistant Governor Elmore Capule, tama ba? And Director Rosabel Guerrero from the BSP. According to Casquejo, the schedule of the actual turnover of the source codes to BSP is yet to be determined, but it will be open for media coverage. But it will be open for media coverage subject to the security protocols of the central bank. So yan, sana maitago na talaga nila mabuti source code na yan para, and sana yung gagamiting firmware sa Smartmatic ay hindi magaya sa kung saan yung katulad nun sa The Simpsons. Ang binoto mo iyon pero ang lumabas iba. Baka mangyari yun eh. Nakakainis naman yun. Nakakabwisit yung ganun eh. O ano na. Okay, hanap tayo ng isa pang mga balita for 5 minutes. Eto, sa mga Pinoy Pride lover, yung mga, yung mga loko-loko nagsasabing Pinoy Pride! Sinigang is world's best soup again! And lumpia, kasama din sa mga top side dishes. Ito, galing sa CNN Philippines. Filipino favorite sinigang is once again hailed as the best soup in the world, according to an international food database. The popular dish was named the #1 soup in the 2021 Taste Atlas Awards, garnering a worldwide rating of 4.63 out of 5 stars. The website, yung Taste Atlas, tama ba? Describes sinigang as a sour Filipino soup consisting of sampalok or fruits of the tamarind tree, which is traditionally served hot and steaming as a main dish with rice as its accompaniment. Dagdag pa sa website na yan, it is an often see dish at special occasions such as birthday. May sinigang ba sa birthday? Or weddings, and over time as the dish become more popular, there were new variations that use guava or raw mango instead of sampalok. Taste Atlas highlighted sinigang is a unique soup that is true representative of Filipino cuisine. Tama, cuisine? Ano ba yan? The 4 soups that rounded up for the top 5, ito yung mga soup na kasama sa top 5 is Romanias, Kyorba de Fasol, ko Afumatura, tama ba? With 4.55 points. Japan Shoyu Ramen with 4.54. Turkish Mercimek Korbasi with 4.53. And Japan's Tonkotsu Ramen with 4.50. In 2020, sinigang was also Taste Atlas best rated vegetable soup as it earned an overall rating of 4.8. Yan, nag-aalamanan na po tayo mga kaibigan ulit. Away ko kasi buwisit na yan. And lumpia, another local favorite, rank second in top side dishes with a rating of 4.51 out of 5. Ayos, second ang lumpia sa mga side dishes. Pero yung iba, ginagawa ulam yan. But side dishes na yan. And sabi sa website, it is described sa website na yan as a simple and flavorful Filipino finger food that evolved from the Chinese spring roll. So, kasi yun talaga yung yung pinanggalingan ng lumpia. It is a spring roll, pero alam ko ang spring roll is raw pero ang lumpia ay niluluto at may meat. Ito pa dagdag sa website ng Taste Atlas. It can be eaten as a snack or a side dish. And it is also impossible to say Filipino feast without at least one variation of lumpia. Yan, tama naman. Karamihan sa mga birthday, wedding, may lumpia at lagi nauubos yun! Ba't ba nauubos ang lumpia sa handaan? Kaya sa mga mag-birthday dyan na may lumpia na handa, magtago na kayo. Belgium's Pommes Frites, tama ba? Placed first with a rating of 4.56. Poland's Klaski Siaski, tama ba? Was third with 4.46, followed by Japan's Gyoza with 4.45 and Germany's Kartoffelktab. Mali na naman ako. With 4.43, and ito kasama din sa 100 best eats across the globe, ang adobo and sisig. Talaga naman, nagugutom tuloy ako. Buti na lang may adobo na cornic ako dito. Yun na lang kainin natin. Ano ba yun, mga kaibigan? Ano masasabi niyo doon sa nananalo ang sinigang as a world's best soup from Taste Atlas and lumpia pangalawa? Pasok naman sa top dishes ata yun. Nakalimutan ko. Ang adobo at ang sisig. Masarap talaga ang sisig. Yung adobo, tanong nyo kay Imelda Marcos. Hoy, maraming salamat po sa inyo panonood, pakinig at pakipagkulitan at tawanan din sa
Kulitan na!
Okay, ilalabasan natin ang tunay. Ang tunay na ulam, na masarap na ulam. Ilalabasan natin anong ulam. In 3, 2, 1. Ayan ang ulam. Ayan ang ulam natin. Itlog. Hi, maraming salamat po sa inyo panonood. Pakinig at pagkulitan nila sa Kulitan Na. Next week, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yan. At uubo tayo. Dito sa Kulitan Na. Bye-bye! Bye!
Kulitan na! Anong oras na? Oras na para Kulitan na!
Tayo ay magsaya at iwanan ang problema. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. Tawanan na lang yan sa PC mo, ay ang pakinggan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, pampawi natin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan, tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan, tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para Kulitan na!